1051.
Power 1051 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. We got a special guest in the building. She goes by the name, of course, from Mob Wives, Karen Gravano.
Hello.
Good morning.
It looks like you got your hair, different color and everything.
You lost a lot of weight?
I know we go through this every time. I did lose a little bit of weight, but the TV for me is just not a good look. It blows me up. Like,
No, I feel you. I don't like being on TV.
You look at it and you see everybody saying negative stuff about you, so it like affects you, your psyche?
No, not at all.
Oh, you mean the TV blows you up like add 10 pounds?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Got you. Oh, all right,
You're right.
no doubt.
You still into black guys? You still
Yes.
dating black guys?
Black, Hispanic.
Whatever.
You know,
That's what got you
whatever.
getting your head done. Somebody blowing that back out the
I
right
got my
way.
weave, my Brazilian in.
Oh,
I
shucks.
like that. Is that an ombre?
Yeah.
You got a Brazilian down there too?
No, it's just all gone.
Charlamagne, why are you such a predator?
What are you talking
wrong
about?
with you?
We're used to him. Usually he goes in on Ramona, so she's not here today.
Oh,
Guys.
yeah.
Now
like
let's talk.
that, Ramona.
Let's talk about this because I was watching Mob Wives the other night,
Okay.
and Leah's getting out of jail,
Yes.
and that has to be a little bit nerve-wracking for you because that is Drita's husband, and that's the reason really why you and Drita didn't get along, and now you guys have kind of a truce.
We called a truce. So
So wait, the husband, y'all both knocked up the husband.
yes, I was
Oh.
with him for 7 years, and
wow.
she married him. So
Damn, she
But-
probably was sleeping with him while y'all was together, you know?
I know. I
See?
mean, hey, listen, I don't know.
It's over
There's
now,
the,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it's
It's
over.
water under the
Let's not go
bridge.
back into that dark place. But yes, he is getting home, and hopefully he can stay home this time. He has 2 kids, you know. Anyone coming home from prison is a positive thing for me. I like to see them do
Right.
good things, stay positive, be successful.
I mean, he had some issues with you though because of your book and everything,
Right,
and his
right.
name being discussed and all of that. Had
Right.
that been resolved behind the scenes, or you think
no.
that's
I mean, honestly, I don't care. I didn't say anything. I didn't put his secrets out there. He was a part of my life. I just mentioned it. And actually, you know, he should be happy. This is probably the only way he'll ever get in a mob book.
How was he ever locked? How long was he locked up?
I have no idea.
It was long?
Honestly, it was like 3 or 4 years.
Oh, that ain't too bad. I mean, that ain't enough time to turn gay.
Yeah. Well.
now? What's up with you and your ex, with Dave?
We are, you know, we're going through it. He's in Arizona. He's moved on. So you'll kind of see a lot of that play out on the show. But really, we're parents to my daughter,
Right.
right? We'll always be parents. We're always going to have a relationship. So we're just working on that.
But you don't like the fact that he has some next chick all up in your daughter's life without you knowing the extent
Right.
to what's going on.
I think, you know, as adults, he should have been the one to tell me about, you know, his new girl. We are in a place where we were both dating and, you know, we're open with each other. So I didn't feel that my 13-year-old daughter telling me was the proper channels that he took. But listen, at the end of the day, he's moved on. I just feel like I should be able to meet the girl. We should be able to, you know, have an open relationship where if she's with my daughter, she can have my number, she can communicate with me.
Right.
I think as a parent, you have to know who your child is with.
That's right. Now, what about you? Have you moved on, or were you still hoping that you and Dave were gonna get back together? at
No,
some
definitely
point?
not get back together. But yes, I'm dating. Kind of.
Okay.
Dave's Hispanic, right?
He's black.
He's black, okay. Did your family ever like have an issue with that?
Hell yeah.
I mean, I think in that community, no, they did. I mean, at the time, it was what it was. You know what I mean? I think Dave just came home from prison, so my father was more concerned about me being with someone that came home from prison, you know, getting their life together rather than his color.
Did you ever bring him to the house?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah. He lived with me in Arizona. He was very close with my family.
Got you.
You also have a business in Arizona as well.
Yes.
You have a spa?
A spa. I do have a day spa, and I'm also opening a restaurant out there with my brother.
They say spas in Arizona are the best spas that you can go to. Everyone always goes out there for like spa trips and everything.
Yeah. But it's not a destination spa. It's just like one of those places that you go, facials. It's more like a health and wellness center, but not somewhere that you go and spend the weekend.
Works for me.
Works
now, how
for
are
me.
you and Renee doing right now? She was in rehab for a certain portion of the time. That was actually when Hurricane Sandy hit Staten Island. And I know it was pretty devastating watching those episodes because it was a very real situation that touched a lot of people in Staten Island.
Right.
And it actually brought all of you ladies closer together.
It did. You know, Renee was actually in rehab at the time, and it was very hard for her because she wasn't home. She felt kind of like, you know, she wasn't able to do anything. But rehab was the best place that she could be for her situation. She's doing great. I'm here to support her through anything that she goes through. I'm very proud of her. She came home. She got her life back on track.
Right.
And, you know,
That's
I
our
think we
girl.
all, yeah. And I think we all pulled together for Hurricane Sandy. And listen, it's just everybody in New York was affected one way or another. So I have to say, I'm proud to be a New Yorker after seeing the way people came together. And that was just real. It was a touching situation, you know, watching it, because I just seen what so many people went through. So many people lost everything. So
What about you and Carla? Where do you guys stand now?
I don't stand anywhere with Carla. I don't,
Okay, because I know for a second after Hurricane Sandy, she had some issues, and it was like, okay.
Would you pee
no
on her
matter
if she was
what-
on fire?
Not even. I don't even waste my time with her.
There were some allegations too. It had something to do with, you know, her like trying to get with somebody's man and
Right.
da 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 da. And I heard through the grapevine that was your sister or something. That
No, it was my uncle.
Oh, your
In
uncle.
that lifestyle, my uncle. She was with him for a bunch of years. And listen, nobody put her business out there on the reunion. If you were watching the reunion last year, I kept telling her, like, we're going to keep it real, you know, between me and you. And she was like, you guys are liars. I'll bring people to your face. All you do is talk about us. And honestly, I don't say nothing about her. So at that point, I was provoked to tell her, you know, listen, we know what you're about. If we were going to talk about you, I would have said you were banging my uncle for years.
Whoa.
What is the uncle? That's not your actual uncle. What does that mean in that life? You said that life.
He was part of my father's crew.
Got you.
So, I mean, we grew up. I know him my whole life, but, you know, I called him an uncle.
Y'all got a lot of slang that I'd be like, what is they talking about? Like, what exactly they mean? Like,
Yeah, we have some
fascinating.
crazy
what is
things.
the underboss? Who is that?
My father.
So what is he? What boss is he under?
He's under the boss, which was John Gotti at the time.
Oh,
Doesn't that
Wait.
make sense to you? Under boss is under the boss.
Got you.
And the
Sheesh.
boss, the underboss, is the one that really controls all like the captains and soldiers in the family, so they don't have to talk to the boss. He basically just turns the money up to the boss.
What about lamb? When they say someone's on a lamb, like are you riding a lamb?
On the run?
You're on the run.
Oh, actually,
You're
no,
on-
that's
you're on the lamb.
Charlamagne. These aren't just
Yeah.
terms.
spring cleaning. What does that mean?
I don't know that one.
It's time to kill
Spring-
some people.
That's what I was thinking. You kill people during the spring.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe
It's a
clean,
clean
house,
house.
or yeah,
In
spring
the hood-
cleaning.
In the hood, we say a flip is like when you get like a kilo of cocaine and then
You flip it.
that's what that means.
No, in the mob, when you flip, you cooperate.
Oh,
Flip sides.
Flip sides.
okay. So you don't want to say
Any
you
other
flipped in the
question?
mob.
You must
No.
not see no movies or nothing.
It's like we got our own slang. Like, pause.
Now I got to ask you about your daughter and her singing career
Yes.
as well. I saw you had her in the studio.
Yes.
And so what is happening with that? So you're managing your daughter or
Well, right now it's just at the ground level. I got involved in a studio, and Karina, which is my daughter, Anissa, which is Ramona's daughter, and my niece Deja, they can sing. They were doing it at my house all summer long. They were driving me crazy, so I thought it was a good idea to get them in the studio. And honestly, they sound good. So we're working on developing them
they
into a
look-
little pop group.
very excited about it too?
Yes, they wanted to kill me. They were very nervous because that was the first time they ever were in the studio and recorded. So we had people there. We had all of VH1, the cameras, a singing coach. So they were like, they passed that test. So
It's a good way to
me,
launch a
they're good.
career.
Yeah,
Right. I see you're a Cancer.
My daughter is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I just saw the 69 on your wrist. I was like, either she's a freak or a Cancer.
it's a
'Cause I'm
little bit of
Cancer.
both.
69. Now your girl Ramona is getting married
Mm-hmm.
to someone who is incarcerated. Please explain the situation to me because I was reading about it. I think it was in the Post where they
Yes.
said that she is now planning a wedding. So what's
Yes.
happening?
Ramona, well, she actually just sprung on me that she was engaged for like a year. Her boyfriend, before he went to prison, was picking out a ring. And now he's in jail. He's awaiting trial. And, you know, honestly, that's Ramona's thing. I'm here to support her in whatever she wants to do. Would I personally do it? No. I believe you stand behind your man, but I just think we don't know how long he's going away for, what the outcome of this is going to be. And I think that she should be focusing more on the case, the trial, and trying to get him home rather than getting married. I mean, I support her in whatever she does. I just want her to be happy. But I do have to tell her, my opinion and what I feel. I wouldn't be a true friend if I didn't tell her how I felt.
You're just saying basically you wouldn't do that. You would.
I mean, I would definitely. He's a great guy. He's done, he has had her back, and I think that she should be there for him through thick and thin. But the whole marriage thing is just something I don't feel like they should focus on right now.
It could be about the conjugal visits too.
No, he's in the feds. They don't get
Oh,
conjugal.
they don't?
No.
You know too much.
Yeah. Well, I had a lot of people in prison.
Yeah, she's got experience.
I know she knows
I
too
have a
much
little
about
experience,
everything.
yeah.
Like if I get in trouble, I feel like I can call you and ask
Call
you,
me.
okay, what should I do, and what am I going to be charged with, and what is my potential sentence?
And she
you
would tell you, don't
I can-
flip.
Yeah.
Don't flip.
Go
No.
on the lamb.
Go on the lamb. No, I mean, I'm just going through a lot now, even talking to lawyers, because I am working on some situations of getting my father out of jail. So I've really been like sitting down with lawyers, so I can probably tell you a lot more now than I could a couple of months ago.
How much has Mob Wives changed your life?
A lot. I feel to me, it's just really strange because people know everything that's going on in your life. And honestly, before this, I never even spoke of the word mob or about that lifestyle. So that's a little strange for me and something that I probably will never get used to. And then just having people walk in the streets know everything about your business.
Gotcha.
It's weird.
Now, if you do manage to work it out and get your dad out of jail, how does you think he'll want you to not do the show anymore once he comes home?
Well, it'll probably be a problem when he comes home.
Right.
I don't know, what he'll feel about the show. I think he'll support me in a lot of other things that I'm doing. I'm working on getting an imprint deal for another book
Right.
and writing books. I'm in negotiations for a movie deal. So I think he'll support me in a lot of those areas. I don't really think he likes the whole mob wife concept. But after 3 seasons, I think he's getting used to it. I think he wants us to fight a lot less, but hey,
Right.
it is what it is. And I'm sure if I start fighting again, he'll have my back, and then it's a real problem.
That's what I like
It'll be a
about
lot of
Karen.
spring cleaning.
It'll be a lot of spring cleaning
took-
going on in Mob Wives.
She took this situation, and now you see she's branching off and doing other
Right.
things. She's starting her daughter's career. She's got the spa in Arizona. She's got another book coming out. She already put out a book. That's what you're supposed to do.
Right. This was a springboard for me, and I think that when I came into this, I knew that I had, the most baggage per se, and I had, the most upward climb. But I feel like I have to turn all the negative to positive.
It was the hardest for you because you didn't even live in Staten Island. You actually had to move back.
And people didn't want me to come back, and they
what
didn't want me
did
to do the show, then they didn't want me to write my book. And at the end of the day, they can't stop me from doing what I want to do. I'm not here to hurt anyone. I'm just here to become successful and help other people around me.
All right, there you go, Mob Wise.
Very true.
Well, Karen Gravano, thank you so much. We always
Thank
appreciate when you
you.
come through. Mob Wise is my show.
Yes.
So I've been keeping up, and best of luck to you. And, I'm going to see you out and about anyway.
I know, I see you.
It's The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.